sure she's the Princess of France, but just don't marry her. She's crazy.
Sounds like someone speaking of experience here.
Well, remember, Donovan was the gay king of Africa once.
That's also true.
Because all the women were evil.
I married my best friend and had lots of children.
Yeah.
That's in case you happen to become gay or have a gay heir around, marry your best friend. You don't get much prestige for it, but you will pop out heirs.
Man, this music.
Yeah, that's why I put my volume too low.
Now my volume is low now. It's just like, wow. That's like, I just love the Crusader Kings theme tune.
So why couldn't it be a Maharaja?
Because basically you're king rank and the rest of us are starting out controlling a single province.
And what's wrong with that? I don't see the problem.
I feel like I'm trying to explain the virtues of communism to a captain of industry.
Alright, fine. I'll be chief happy.
Just a heads up, if you're making custom characters, make sure you're married and have a son. It's just going to make things much easier.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to do
I
it.
only have an uncle.
Because this game has a tendency to throw cancer around left and right. I'm just saying.
If we could just, if everyone's got the player thing going, we just go from the top and just introduce ourselves to the viewers, and we take it from there. So Donovan, you would be first.
I am Thorbjorn of Erland, of the House Ulfing. Apparently I'm a vassal of Svithjot. It's going to be a difficult pronunciation session for me.
Ek is Count Gerard of Paris.
Paris.
Paris? I love it when you speak Polish.
I am playing Mark of Ostfriesland, and we will create the Netherlands. And that's about it.
Trigger of Pest.
As in you put pest in I think it's like Budapest, except just the pest.
Just Pest.
Oh wait, has Buddha been born yet?
We have no Buddhas.
Of the chiefdom of Pest. So, you know, it's gonna be real.
Cool. You might also
The
just want
pace
to
of the
up your volume a bit. Your mic
Yeah.
volume.
Okay, I am Count Hager of Yamtaland. Of the
Choice of
house
Jamland.
of the House Struger.
Hey.
Struger of the House Struger.
And I'm a count, but my title seems to be Ngapo. I'm Ngapo Zane Gentisabata of Paro. Or Paro? I'm not quite sure. Ouch.
Ah, there it is. What a godforsaken place.
Does it
Jeez.
even have a coastline?
No.
No. Which means you Vikings can't get to me.
Alright, I am Chief Happy of Pujama. And as you can see by my cheeks, I either have or late stage A. Okay.
You own a sizable portion over there, Chief Harper. Happy?
That's happy. It's pronounced happy.
Happy. Noted.
Okay, I am Count Stefan of Gevuendan, I think. And I look a
cool.
bit like Lord Baelish from Game of Thrones.
I think we're family.
What?
I think we're family. Like I'm just like a few counties north of you.
Oh,
This is gonna
I
be
see.
fun.
We're buddies.
no.
What just happened there?
Maria.
Yeah, suddenly.
Oh wait, sorry. 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 I was trying to see people on the map. I didn't realize that actually changes your character selection. My apologies. I'm back to Jamland. Don't worry.
All right. All right. Yeah. With that, I think we're ready. So.
Cool. Let's see if we actually survive a session.
Yeah. Welcome everybody to Crusader KINKS. We're gonna screw this up.
Let us begin.
Oh god.
Ah!
Okay, Donovan. So since most, if not all of us, are completely inexperienced and fail horribly at this game, I think you're going to need to, be the voice of reason, the guiding light.
Okay, if you look at the top of your screen, there's a bunch of circles that have popped up now. Sort those out first. They're pretty self-explanatory. If you have a problem, just shout and I'll talk you through it. I might not know everything about your culture, because each culture has a sort of unique mechanic.
Donovan, tell me, those circles you mentioned, are they hiding behind the hexagons?
Which hexagons? Oh, do you have hexagons? Fine.
Okay, council. Remember to try and find the best in the council, because you gain the bonus of the counselor added to your stuff to your character.
Pick an ambition.
Yep.
Where's the ambition button?
If you open your character screen, under your
By
race,
clicking your
there's a
portrait.
small button.
Sorry, I
above
didn't
your
hear that.
traits. Above your traits, there'll be a little thought bubble. Click on
Ah,
that
there
to
we go.
pick an ambition.
Thank you.
I've at least played some tutorials.
I've looked at that video, but there was a lot.
Your scouts inform you of a most skilled physician residing in a nearby village, even though he lacks any formal schooling and is supposedly a raging alcoholic. The villagers swear that he has been able to cure any ailments affecting them. This Reinhard could easily be persuaded to come take up residence in your court. I'm gonna risk it. Drunk doctor, why not?
Sounds like you've thought this through so well.
Anyone have any clue what they're doing?
Yes, I do. I do. I don't know about you.
Somewhat,
Not really.
yes. I am busy sorting out my court and
I'm
checking out
learning
my
new culture.
borders.
I'm trying to arrange a marriage of someone who doesn't hate me.
You too, huh?
Yeah.
Luckily,
Someone hates me.
yeah, and you lose prestige by the looks of it. I almost married someone who was one of my courtiers, but instead I've taken her as a concubine, so hopefully I can produce legitimate heirs without, I don't know.
How'd you get married?
Click on
You
the
fi-
rings. You can
You
either
find
do that.
someone and you right-click and you say married.
So you
arrange-
click on the
arrange
rings,
And
and
then
then you
you
get a bunch of priestesses.
and they pick a wife.
Oh, guys. Your rangers reported a suspected witch living in the outskirts of the realm.
A witch!
They have never been able to prove that the woman practices sorcery, although the villagers do not trust her. She is willing to put her medical mixology skills to good use in your court and offers us to become your physician in exchange for naught but a small vial of your blood. A most a small vial of my blood? I see nothing wrong with that.
I'm being drawn into a war, it seems.
Already?
Already, geez.
That was fast.
So what must you do other than marry off your character?
Survive.
How do you survive? There's nothing to do.
Breeding.
Breeding.
is an excellent way
Uh,
of...
random things happen or pop up as the time goes by. Random things pop up, and
Yeah.
then you have to make the right choices that are given. And those choices that you get are sometimes dependent on how much money you have, or how much prestige you have, or what the skill rank is of your council positions. Have you sorted out your council yet? That's the other.
Oh
probably
shit!
not.
I fulfilled my first ambition
Which was
to rule the world.
already.
I joined the Illuminati. It was a special event.
Cool.
Well, I control the province of Bhutan. How did that happen?
Press Bhutan, receive rice.
Yes, Paro is in Bhutan. Whoops.
Okay, so how do I because I want to become ruler of a specific duchy, specifically the duchy of Gelre.
So what you would do for that is you would go to your council, the crown button next to you,
Yeah.
and your chancellor, you have to click on the fabricate claim,
Okay.
and then click on that. And then hopefully it's not a guaranteed success, but at some point in the future, your councillor might say, "I have managed to get one," and then you can choose to use it and lose piety. It is piety or prestige, I'm not sure.
And money.
Or not. Oh yeah, no. If you don't use it, you gain piety.
For the pest proud.
Okay, so there we go. I want you to fabricate a claim on Friesland.
So I just sacrificed one of my courtiers to some god. The offering struggled violently when the shaman and her disciples pushed it down on the offering stone. The ancestors will surely be pleased with such a vigorous servant. All you can do is wait and hope. Brilliant.
I have a question. A very important question. Is it possible later in the game to find God?
Yeah, I mean,
As in-
depending
as
on
in-
your belief.
As
Depending on
in,
the belief
I'm
system.
starting as pagan, but I think historically I would convert to Catholicism at some point.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
possible.
Fantastic.
I have 2 concubines and no son. How can this be?
You need more concubines.
Clearly, I'm going to spend all my money to pull a bull in 4 concubines to court.
My liege is a 3-year-old boy.
Well, thankfully I don't have a liege. Ostfriesland starts as fiercely independent.
So guys, I have 3 concubines and no heir.
What does that say about you?
my poor chap is clearly firing blanks, but it's alright, I'm sending him on a Buddhist pilgrimage to the holy sites.
How do you think that's gonna help?
Maybe he'll meet someone cute along the way.
Okay, I think I made a mistake. I'm in
How
debt
so?
of 128 gold.
Oh dear, yes.
You already have a big problem.
Okay. But I wanted armor. So I had someone specially make it for me.
Oh gosh, you did that one, did you?
Yeah. I was like, spare no expense. Only the best.
My king declared war. Do I have to join? Is he going to be pissed if I don't join?
You automatically give a portion of your soldiers automatically
Yeah.
that you don't get control of.
It's like
but if
being
he-
in a
if he actually
federation in
asks you-
Solaris.
If he actually asks you, however, there are repercussions for saying no.
Right.
One of them could be death. Hooray! I've impregnated my wife.
It's nice to know other people are having a good game.
I can take concubines as well.
Do I want... No, I've already got a son and a wife who's pregnant. I don't think I should have a concubine.
It depends on your setup, your normally religion or culture or what have you, whether or not you can have.
How do I check pagan? Priests can marry. Women may own temple holdings. These can navigate major rivers.
You can have up to 3 concubines.
Yeah, I can take up to 3 concubines.
You have finally arrived in Bodh Gaya, by many considered the seat of Buddhism. It was here that Buddha once sat under the tree of enlightenment, meditating on the mysteries of the universe. I too seek enlightenment. Yay, my concubine. The name
Concubine.
is. Wait. Mangala Jashi Kyeden tells me that she is pregnant, but this can't be right, can it? Doubt besets me. He's had 3 concubines and no wife for so long, he can't even believe he could have kids. Wait a second, I was in a pilgrimage. How could it be mine? Oh dear.
Come on, you people, have more babies. I need someone to marry. He's a 0-year-old. I'm gonna marry her.
No, wait. Fotzi?
Okay.
You should only marry adults at first.
In this,
Adults.
in this game, that's 16.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I know. I saw.
Luckily, the age
No,
of consent
50.
doesn't mean anything. You can marry anyone provided their parents be.
My wife is lustful and content.
Oh, that's amazing.
Clearly, you're doing your job.
Remind me next time I want to hold a plot, I need to have a prisoner to sacrifice. Because I just lost a bit of money. Because I had to pick guys at random who were just sort of there. It's like, oh, you're sacrificed now. Yay!
Yeah,
My liege, my work in Friesland seems to have come to fruition. I have managed to fabricate a claim on the county of Friesland, presently held by King Carl of West Francia. I leave it up to you whether to use it or not. Okay, so once I've now decided I'm enforcing my de jure claim, what's the next step?
Well, the thing is now you should have on your picture underneath it, there should be claims. There should be a Friesland, claim to Friesland, right?
Claim. Strong
click on
claim
your
on
main-
the Kingdom of Frisia, yes.
So now you can potentially declare war on someone. If you right-click on Friesland's leader,
Mm-hmm. Who is
Assuming-
currently the King of West Francia.
well, then you're going to go to war against the whole of West Francia to push your claim.
That sounds like a bad idea, though.
Oh shit! I can become a witch. Seriously, there's a guy saying, "Tyrant, let Satan guide your steps."
Oh my god, you should totally do that, though.
Oh, you're
Should I?
going to be part of the
Yes.
secret societies then, huh?
Oh shit! Oh, this is amazing. The pentagram showed up on my door,
No.
and now I carry the injured trait because I cut myself to offer my soul. Oh, I died. Fucking Satanists.
Did the Satanists kill you?
And
You'll be.
oh, and the last thing I did before I died was give a birth to a child. Huh.
An unholy spawn of Satan.
I hope so.
So, you gave birth to the Antichrist and they sacrificed you. Seems legit.
So, I still don't have a son. Despite having 3 concubines, that's bad.
Okay, now I'm at war. What do I do now?
The DIY, how to do a war.
Yes. How do a war?
You've managed to rustle up an army. What do you do now?
I destabilized Friesland so much that they're revolting against the king now.
Ah, well done.
Now they're attacking me directly.
That tends to happen.
Base, you've grown.
Yeah.
Khan Kurtiker of Bavaria.
Jeez.
You know, just make the circle bigger.
Good Tor, how did you do that?
You know,
No, we
No,
don't.
we'd like to.
my wife died, I guess.
Wow.
There are rumors of a young woman from an isolated farm in Ostfriesland who has been gifted with the mysterious powers of Savior. The sorcery she wields grants her power to see into the future and to curse or bless those she lays her eyes on. Will you ask her to join your court? Yes. Sounds like a good idea.
So, my court physician has tried to cure my cancer. As a result, I am now severely injured and one-handed. And I still have cancer.
Look, Maria's in jail.
I'm in jail as well.
Or my only response is, Curses.
Oh, Saxony declared war on me. Well, I'm a vassal now. I am now the vassal of High Chief Bruno of Brunswick.
Oh, were you conquered?
Yeah.
Hail High Chief Bruno, I guess.
Okay, so now I need to kill High Chief Bruno, right? And all his heirs, so that I can claim his land.
The King of France declared war on my father-in-law. What a bastard. Now I'm not gonna get that land.
So my character is now 5. Regency Council.
Wait, 5?
My first character died of, cancer, and being one-armed and severely wounded.
So now you're 5.
Why? What did you do?
Well, what basically happened, Mashant, was he started with diarrhea. It was then diagnosed as rabies by the court physician, who proceeded to cut off his hand as part of an extreme treatment that left him wounded, and it finally turned out, no, it's cancer. So, died.
Well, Donovan did warn us at the start of the game.
I told you.
Wait, what did you tell us?
Make sure you have an army of children, because cancer.
Someone in the court owes me a favor.
You're working your way up in the world, are you?
Yeah, I decided, you know what? This is what the dice have rolled for me. I am now in this dude's court, right? Went and made me his... what did he make me again? I am his chancellor.
Wow, that is quite prestigious.
So, the thing that I still need to work out how to do is how to expand my domain with the counts.
Yeah.
We'll plot, we'll murder, we'll, see if we have any luck. But everyone around me belongs to the same empire with lieges, so there's going to be a whole trail of bodies before I stand to inherit anything.
Yeah, same. I mean, I've now shifted. I am going to attempt to take over Saxony, but there's a lot of people in my way. Oh,
Yeah.
goodness. So the person who owes me a favor is the High Chiefess of Brunswick. As in the wife of my liege. This could be interesting.
Plot
thickens.
Join us next time on Crusader KINKS.
Oh, jeez.
You guys will get used to the name. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.